Hey everybody, Jamie here, your favorite financial literacy coach and profit strategist. And I wanted to do a quick video today about business banking. So I'm often asked about the things that I recommend to business owners that they use. Obviously, we're always looking for things that are a good deal and also have great functionality. So here we are. We're going to talk about business bank accounts, which you guys, you do want to have a business bank account, okay? So even if you are a side hustler, even if you're just starting out, I want you to go get a business type bank account. It is really, really important that it's not just a personal type bank account. That goes by banking regulations, okay? So you want to make sure that you are using a business type bank account. Now, I love the kind that are free. I recommend a free business banking. A lot of people like to go with the bank that they use for personal banking, but personal banks aren't always best for business banking. Oftentimes they cost money. They might have minimums. You might have a certain number of transactions you have to have, or a limit on the number of transactions you can have, or possibly even a limit on the number of transactions in and out and transfers that you can do. So I don't like any of that. So when I'm looking for a business bank account, I'm looking for simplified. I'm looking for easy, and I am looking for free. Okay? So I used to use Azlo. Some of you may have also been using Azlo. We have just heard in January of 2021, they announced that Azlo is actually no longer going to exist anymore. So I went on the hunt and I went and talked to a bunch of different banks, you guys, to see who would be a good fit. And what I found was the absolute best bank that was most similar to Azlo and even has a few things that I like better than Azlo was Bank Novo. So it's kind of similar in how it sounds too, so that was kind of interesting. But Bank Novo seemed to really tick all of those boxes of the things that I was looking for. It is free, you guys. It is free. It is simple. It took me maybe 5 minutes to set up an account. I mean, it was really streamlined and easy, all online. I didn't have to pick up the phone. I didn't have to go to a branch or anything like that. It's all online banking, so similar to Azlo, you're not going to have necessarily branches that you would go to, but you can deposit checks online. You can do everything that you need to from your banking app, right? So it has a really easy interface on the app, which I loved, and I just thought it was really easy to use. It integrates with QuickBooks and Stripe and Square and all the things that you want to see integrations with. And a couple of other things that really got my attention about Bank Novo, okay? So, number one, they also have an envelope function, and that is something that I was so excited to see. So they call it reserves. In Azlo, it was called envelopes. They call it reserves. It's actually a fairly new functionality. So they're right now just rolling it out in beta, but everybody who comes over from Azlo is getting access to that ability. So you're going to be able to set up a reserve account. I typically use it for taxes. Some people use it for saving for their business, right? To have a business savings account to put some money aside. It is really useful to be able to kind of segregate that money out and not spend it within the same account without having to open up a separate bank account to put that money into in order to not spend it. So I love the reserve functionality. I've already set mine up for taxes. I'm really excited about that. Now, the other thing that I really loved about Bank Novo, the second thing that I thought really put them above the rest, was their customer support. I love to see good customer support. I emailed a whole bunch of different banks to try to get additional information and have a conversation with them. And Bank Novo was the one that reached out super fast. And literally, we went back and forth several times over the course of a couple of days, and I got responses immediately. And so for me, as someone who is looking to be able to recommend a bank, I love to see a strong customer support presence. So that was something I was really excited about. So right now, Novo has a deal specifically for Azlo customers that are moving over, but you may be able to even get the deal otherwise. So I want to make sure you go to my link, jamietrull.com/Novo, to make sure you can get your hands on this deal, okay? So what the deal is that essentially for the first 90 days you have a Novo account. Everything you pay on your debit card, right? That's all of the normal business expenses you probably already have. You will get $25 back for every $1,000 you spend. That's 2.5% cash back for 90 days on a debit card. on a debit card, you guys, right? So that I think is fantastic. So I'm going to use it, obviously, to pay all of the bills that I need to pay anyway and rack up some extra money in return, right? So how is that not a win-win? So I am definitely already signed up for Novo. I only recommend things that I actually use, and I recommend that you do the same so that you can get in on this deal. So again, jamietrull.com/Novo, and I hope to see you over there.